The former Johns Hopkins neurosurgeon and member of the Trump cabinet spoke in West Baltimore outside a federally funded senior housing complex.
He also criticized a nearby church after being asked to leave their property. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren is live in West Baltimore with this new controversy. Mike.
Lynn and Tim, this is Holland's house here behind me. This is that federally funded project. And Dr. Carson wanted to stand up for the president. He also wanted to highlight some of the work that HUD is doing in Baltimore. So he was going to hold his press conference right here in this empty field. The problem is it belongs to a neighboring church, and the church didn't want him there. So then he castigated the church, and that overshadowed some of his comments about Baltimore.
Those people are living in hell in Baltimore.
The day after President Trump repeatedly slammed Baltimore in comments from the White House, the administration sent Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson to West Baltimore.
There are problems, and we can't sweep them under the rug. You know, it's sort of like if you have a patient who has cancer, and you can dress them up and put a nice suit on them, and you can try to ignore it. But that cancer is going to have a devastating effect.
But Dr. Carson's visit was not without controversy. His team cleaned up trash and set up the press conference on property belonging to the Morning Star Baptist Church, and they were asked to move. Dr. Carson then called out the church in his remarks.
You were set up on this property right here. It's a church. They say, get off of our property. You know, a church, when we're talking about helping the people, I mean, this is the level to which we have sunken as a society.
He only said what he said because he didn't know any better.
That did not sit well with Gregory Evans, an elder who's been attending Morning Star for 50 years.
If you're going to have a press conference, why not let us know that you're going to use our property to have all of these people standing around? They were actually cleaning up some of the things on the property. Why were they doing that? To make it look good for him. They weren't doing it for us.
Evans said Carson being asked to leave church property had nothing to do with him being a member of the Trump administration.
He knew absolutely nothing about this church when he made that comment.
What I'm saying is, you know, we have a society in which people, instead of trying to be helpful, you know, think only about themselves.
And Dr. Carson went on to say that when he would perform surgeries at Johns Hopkins, he would have concerns about sending children back into certain neighborhoods of West Baltimore and East Baltimore that had, he mentioned, rodents, and he also mentioned lead poisoning. Now, Representative Elijah Cummings, who has really been the focus of the president's ire, he was invited to attend, according to Dr. Carson, but he did not attend this press conference here today. Also, we heard from Mayor Young this morning, and he said all these recent comments by President Trump are beneath the office of the presidency. Reporting live in West Baltimore, Mike Halgren, WJZ.